So have you ever wondered why you just keep failing at finishing the baseball choke? I'll tell you why. So this choke can be done from a top position or a bottom position, dominant or inferior position. Let's just say that you are on the bottom side control, which is a very common position for especially smaller grapplers like myself. So when your person is trying to, let's say, pass your guard, you're here. Usually we'll just frame. Instead of just framing, are you telegraphing? Are you telegraphing immediately but trying to just grab the lapel and just go for it, which they're shut down. So instead of just framing and then telegraphing that you're going to go for the grips, how about as you frame, you slide your thumb to the back of their lapel. Thumb in first. So let's say, how do you do it? Well, you're framing, open it up a little bit, dishevel it as you're actually trying to keep them from passing. Thumb in first. You got that one. Good. Now, secondly, the other hand is obviously usually around the elbow. Slide it in, open up the lapel, and from there, slide this one in. 4 fingers in first. So from there, make sure that, ask yourself first, are your index finger and your pinkies touching? That's crucial. That's a crucial detail that is often overlooked. Like, think about how are you doing this? And the reason why it's important to have your index and your pinky meet when you're actually securing the grips is because think about how much more control and security you have over this grip instead of it just being spread fingers. Try that and see how that works. Another problem or issue that you might be running into is, are you trying to set this up too early? Way too early. Now, we should know that by now that Jiu-Jitsu is all about timing. It's all about timing. Are you actually waiting for your person to give you enough resistance trying to pass? Usually when they're trying to pass, they are so focused on passing because it requires so much of their focus and energy and weight that it's an opportunity for you to actually secure your grips and not rush. Don't rush it because they feel you gripping their lapel, but they don't want to give up that pass. So taking your time to then make the switch, the baseball bat switch, the switch, and then turning to your side will help you a lot more. See if that works. Another reason why you may not be getting it is because your person is going to be breaking your grips. Well, how can you avoid them from breaking your grips? Well, obviously, if you hook deep enough in the back of the lapel and you actually open this up deep enough too, and you secure deep enough, they're really not going to be fighting. I mean, how can they, right? Then now, if they do, move on to something else. Because now they've actually had to posture up and they gave you the space that you needed originally to actually escape bottom side control. So there you go with that. So when your person is trying to, let's say, break your grips, are they really going to break your grips if you put your grips in the right place? No. If they do, when you already have your grips in place, deep enough, you want them as close as possible to each other, making sure that almost as if you can touch your thumbs. If they're too far apart, or one is too low, or this one's too low, your elbows won't be coming together. So there's a lot of space. And also, they're gonna be able to break your grips a lot easier because they'll have access to your wrist. So make sure that when you grab the lapel and you're ready to shoot, make sure you've either finger walked it or you already secured it from the get-go. Nice and tight and close to each other. Now, as you're turning, if your person starts to try to break your grips, they're gonna have to posture up anyways to do that. So that's your opportunity to actually escape the bottom side control, which you wanted to do in the beginning. So what can you do if you're the one on top in the dominant position and you are looking to actually set up this baseball choke? I'll tell you why you could be possibly not finishing it. So how is your weight distribution? Let's say that you're in top side control. Do you actually have good weight distribution? Are you actually cross-facing your person using your shoulder to put pressure? Is it locked in just enough? That way then they feel immobilized. Are you actually securing your person? Usually what we do is we hold underneath the underarm, right? So that's your opportunity to actually slide your thumb in, bring it back just to the back of their neck. And are you jerking the collar to let them know that, hey, you're actually gonna secure this? Or are you just finding it, letting it chill? Think about that. Now, another reason why you also could not be getting the finish is because you're telegraphing the other hand. So you're in top side control. So you're here underneath, you're cross facing, where's your other hand? Obviously, a smart idea would be to place it by their collarbone, by their chest collarbone. That way then, you're chilling, and when you're ready, turn your palm up, forefinger in, you've secured it. That's really nice. Right there, as you begin to move on over, to move your body to actually start finishing the choke, what if your person blocks, uses their bottom arm to frame against you? That's another thing that could actually be disrupting the actual finish. So one thing you can do is come on up to knee on belly and slide your knee, keeping those grips, slide your knee up towards their chest, slide it off onto their shoulder, and then beside their head. Keeping your head diagonally resting on top of them at the same time, simultaneously, as you then proceed to finish your submission. So let us know how you like it. How does it work out for you? Did you run into any problems? Drop a comment, ask away, and don't forget to like and subscribe.